Good day, everybody. We are here in Oakland, California. People are calling Oakland the third world of America because it has gotten so bad here that crime has risen to unprecedented levels. And right now, here in Oakland, as far as residents go, 1 in every 30 residents have had their car stolen in the past couple years. It's getting crazy out here. Right now, we're here at a parking lot, and right behind us, here is Oakland. Today we're going to be going into some of these encampments here inside of this area of Oakland. We're in the San Antonio district, it says here on this Burger King. We're going to get going. We're going to meet up with a few people down here as well. We have some guides that will be taking us through these encampments today. It's going to get interesting. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's see if we can talk to some of these people up in here. So this is just on the side of the highway here in Oakland. People are here stationed off in their RVs, whatever. They even have laundry. They have a washer and dryer on the outskirts of here. Let's see if we can talk to these people right here really quick. How you guys doing? Can we talk to you really quick? We're live right now. On YouTube. We're just seeing what's going on here in Oakland. People are saying this is the third world city here in America.
What I could tell you is this is the land of the pimpin' hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's shit going on out here.
Yeah, what kind of stuff, what kind of activities going on out here?
Turn around and look. Right here. You see here?
Mm-hmm.
That's what kind of activities going on out here. We're getting some money, brother.
Okay,
y'all be safe, man.
All right. We just got a straight interview with a pimp. Literally, right off the bat. I'm not joking. Pimp, she's a adult worker, and literally not even 3 minutes here into this live stream, we just interviewed a pimp here on the block. Wow. Oh my gosh. Let's see. This guy's got a pit bull. How you doing, sir? What's going on? Having a good day?
Yeah.
Can we talk to you really quick? We're just seeing what's going on. We just talked to a pimp and a adult worker right there.
Yeah.
Does that happen often here?
Yeah, look where you're at.
Yeah. People are saying this is the third world city of America. They're referring to it as
Tenderloin. Tenderloin's where it's at.
Yeah, Tenderloin's over there in San Francisco. We're here in Oakland. I mean, we got people stationed up in RVs on the side of the road. I used to live in South America, and this is
a lot worse than any other place in the world, probably. I've been all around the world, and this is a shithole, for sure. But, it's got its ups and its downs.
And what brought you out here to Oakland?
I like Oakland. I'm from New Jersey, and it's just totally different out here.
It is different out here. Yeah. How long you lived out here for?
I've been out here for I was in San Francisco for 3 years, and I've been out here for 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you like it?
Yeah.
And would you say this is worse or better than the Tenderloin?
I don't think it gets worse than the Tenderloin. Mm-hmm. And I've been to Morocco and a bunch of horrible places.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty... What can we expect to see today here?
A bunch of prostitutes, probably some crackheads, junkies. Nothing that fun or exciting.
Nothing that fun or exciting. Well, we're going to be here for the next little while, and we just... Yeah, I can't even... It's been 3 minutes here, and it's been crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's normal, I guess. You get used to it. But have fun, guys.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah. Enjoy the day with your pit bull. Yeah. Wow, you guys. Ciao. What do you guys think? We've been going live here for 3 minutes, and it's already pretty wild. All right, here we go. We got these cars right here. They say that this is like the bimping capital as well. 1 hour of every 30 cars here get stolen. This car got stolen. The wheels are slashed. This car doesn't even have wheels on the back of it. Somebody stole the wheels off this one. Wow, everybody. This is wild. Let me read some of the comments here inside the chat. Look, these RVs are parked right here as well. And this goes on for about a mile down this road. We're going to go all the way down. But what people have done here is they've set up all of these RVs here. Yeah, we're going to talk to some of the people in here as well. They set up all of these RVs here on this road. And then once you go even down farther, there's not as much RVs. It is more people setting up their own tents, almost nearly favela type of levels of poverty out here. Might even be worse than some third world countries. see if we can talk to some of the people here working inside. Looks like they're working right here. Let's see if we can talk to some of the people here inside this laundromat. Looks like they're working. Let's see. See if we can go inside this laundromat and talk to somebody real quick. Here we are. How you doing, sir? You speak English? No. No? Can we talk to you really quick? Okay, no worries. Let's see if we can talk to somebody inside this laundromat here. Hello, hello. Let's see. Excuse me, ma'am. How are you doing? We're live right now. ¿Hablas inglés? Español. She speaks Spanish. Where are you from? ¿De dónde eres?
El Salvador.
De El Salvador. So she's from El Salvador. Outside here, it looks pretty bad. Is this worse than a third world country, would you say? Afuera se ve muy mal. Diría que está peor que un tercer mundo ahí.
Sí, mucho peor.
She says it's a lot worse than a third world. And what do you see out here? ¿Y qué es lo que ve afuera de aquí?
Pues yo no vivo aquí, solamente vengo a lavar.
She just comes here to do laundry.
Yo vivo allá en Seminary, East Oakland,
Yeah, she
Seminary.
lives in East Oakland. Wow.
Y allá es igual. Donde quiera tiran basura.
She
Donde
says it's the
quiera.
same there. Throw garbage wherever you like. Estoy traduciendo lo que está diciendo. Wow. ¿Y por qué viniste aquí a los Estados Unidos? Why'd you come here to the United States?
Me gusta venir porque aquí todo nuevo, limpio.
Yeah, it's different. Here.
La-
Oh, here
aquí
she
la
said this
lavadera.
thing. Yeah. And why do you think here in the United States we can see something like this happen if we are a first world country? Why do you think they're even allowing this to happen here on the side of the highway here in Oakland? Somos un primer mundo, ¿cierto? ¿Por qué piensa que aquí están aprobando o están dejando gente para hacer eso afuera de la carretera?
Sí, yo pienso que los dejan hacer todo eso, sí. No.
She says she thinks she just lets them do it, which is interesting. All right. Muchas gracias por su tiempo, señora. Que le vaya muy bien. Que tenga buen día. Wow. All right, let's move on over here. Let's get back on the street. Our guide should be coming up. He just had to go park his car, but here parking, you got to make sure you park super safe. How you doing? Good. What do you think about what's going on here in Oakland right here?
It's sad.
Sad. It is
Yeah.
sad.
It's depressing.
Why do you think it's allowed to happen here?
It's just the city. The city, they have other plans. They don't have plans to restore the city.
Yeah, why do you
No.
think they're just abandoning this part of the city? Because even downtown's pretty wild.
I have a buddy that knows the mayor, and I overheard a conversation with him and her once. Not trying to go into detail or anything like that, but she pretty much just doesn't really care.
Yeah, and she just got voted out. Did you see that? She didn't. The re-election happened literally yesterday,
Yeah,
and
I
she didn't get elected in.
I haven't been paying attention as much as I need to be, but I know we have faith that we'll stand on our feet again.
When do you think that will happen? How long has this been going on for?
Just a few years. I just moved back a couple years ago from Sacramento, so I was going to school out there, and you see pretty much the same thing out there as you do here, but
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this level of, I don't even want to say poverty, but just like abandonment by the city, because this shouldn't be happening, right? I don't think I've ever seen this sort of level here inside the United States. I've been all over, but this is pretty wild here, just letting people
it's
set
just
up
different
RVs.
factors. Yeah, I mean,
Literally within a few minutes, we talked to a pimp and his
yeah,
coworker.
yeah. You see that. Or where are you from?
We're not from here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And how much does it cost to live around here?
It's close to $2,000.
Just for rent here?
A 1-bedroom apartment. Yep,
$2,000. Wow.
close to $2,000.
Why do people want to come here to Oakland?
It's a beautiful city. I mean, disregarding what you see locally, there's so much history and there's so much good things that had come out of the city.
Yeah. In the past, it seemed like they had a lot of good things going for them. And now, like major sport teams like the A's left here. Even the Golden State Warriors, their stadium was here, or their arena was here in Oakland. They left. San Francisco 49ers, they were in San Francisco. They even left that area of the Bay to move to like Santa Clarita or something like that. So 3 major sport teams have left these areas here.
And it's all because the city has different plans. Yeah.
What plans do you think the city has?
I can't touch those. The subject is very sensitive.
Just like to let crime run rapid and let homeless and poverty just go
like
through
I
the
said,
roof.
there's different factors. The police department, they have their budget, and I don't know if you're aware, but in San Francisco they have this program where they'll help the dope fiends by giving them a little pack where they don't have to like share their needles and stuff like that. So they'll give drug addicts a little pack where they can depend on the city helping them out that way.
Mm-hmm. So. Wow. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, sir. Have a great rest of your day.
Stay safe.
We'll try our best out here. Let's see. Keep moving on here. Good guy right there. Great guy, actually. Very, very nice guy. And he says it himself. The city has other plans. The city here doesn't look like they have too much plans right here. I mean, they literally just let it run rampant right there. Let's see. We should be meeting with our guide. He's right here. There's a guide right down here. He's going to take us into these encampments. Look, these RVs. That's a nice trailer. That one right there. That's a huge camping trailer. Let's go talk to him. Some lady's walking out with a newspaper. How you guys doing? Excuse me. Ma'am. Wow. Alrighty. How you have one moment? No, she's running. She's moving on. All right, chat. I need everybody in here to give this video a like right now. And then also, before we get in this camp, let's try to get as many people we can watching. So go ahead, share this link right now, share the video, share the stream. Here we go. What's up? We're here with the guide, Darren.
We're back in the Bay again, once again for Nick Shirley. We're doing a walkthrough of Oakland. We're going to see what's it really like in Oakland, live, raw, unfooted, unfiltered, unedited for you guys. Children, maybe might want to ask mom and dad before you watch this video at home. We are going to see some things you can unsee. We're going to smell some things we can unsmell. I've done a little bit of scouting ahead, and I have found the best pass forward.
Here, keep talking really quick.
Yeah, mic me up. Oh, yeah, hold the mic just like this. Sorry, you guys. This is my first time getting a mic. So, there's a trail that...
Keep talking.
So, there's going to be a trail on the other side of this Burger King right here, which you guys just saw the Burger King. It was broken into. They had to put plywood up on the windows. There's going to be a trail that takes us along the road here. We're going to see some people and trees. Already gave a few goodies out up there ahead. Got a few guys ahead who would be interested in interviewing, who do live there. And this is a very dangerous location. The last time I was here, somebody did pull a gun out on me. But today, I got protection, so you guys don't have to worry about Nick's safety. I got something.
All right, here we go. Darren's got my protection. We met Darren yesterday in the Tenderloin. He said, you got to come down here, see what's going on with Oakland. So today we're here. The people here, we've already seen a pimp and his female
companion.
So
yeah, this area specifically is known as the Blade, and it's essentially the red light district for Oakland. You'll see a lot of prostitutes out here, a lot of pimps.
All right, well, let's just try to stay safe here.
We want to encourage people to go to school, listen to mom and dad, don't do drugs, all that stuff, okay? Before we go in today, I just want to remind you guys, if anything happens, I will do my best to take a bullet for Nick, and
hopefully we don't get to that. But Darren's
let's rock and roll.
Part of the team today.
It's cool if I just lead the way for a little bit.
Yes, of course.
All right. And if I go like this 3 times, it's time to move. Some people are struggling with mental health. They can become a little erratic, unpredictable at times, and life on the streets is survival of the fittest. So they're very territorial. Yeah, some of these guys, we might need to bribe, give them a $1 or $2 or food or something. That's a good dog, actually. That dog is keeping them safe.
So there's houses back there, looks like, but next to them they have these RVs. Look at this dog right here. What's going on? What's going on? Just saying what's up to the dog.
That dog is used to a lot of bad apples. Every tree has a few bad apples. There's a lot of beautiful places in Oakland, like in the hills, and near Berkeley and all that. And of course, I would say Oakland is probably the worst city. It's the best and the worst city in California. You know, like the best music comes from here, the slang comes from here, the culture, the style comes from here. But with that, it's a double-edged sword. This is the forefront of the decline of Western civilization, and every day it's getting worse. Billions of dollars have been spent only for the situation to get worse. Thousands.
Where are we going right now, Darren?
We are entering what has become known as Caliville.
Caliville. We're heading into Caliville right here. We're in the Burger King parking lot. We're stepping right through here.
If you take a look to your east, you'll see the front door of the Burger King. Somebody drove a car through there and robbed the register. So
really? So wait, I want to show everybody this really quick. So this is the front door here to get inside the Burger King. Darren is saying that somebody drove a car right through here to come in and try to rob their register. So you can't even come into the Burger King from this entry point right here. That's not good by any means, right?
No. And I would say the first ever In-N-Out in the entire country to ever close down in the history of In-N-Outs was Oakland, California. As everyone and their moms know, Keith Lee, the acclaimed TikTok food critic, came to the Bay Area and unfortunately advised everyone to dine elsewhere. Although our cuisine is to die for, you know, it's worldly. It's just, unfortunately, you might die trying to eat here. And it's really sad. It's not safe for women and children. With that said, though, they have some of the most awesome restaurants in Oakland, California. But it just goes to show, not even the fast food chains are safe. And this next part is probably going to be the worst thing your audience has ever seen.
Okay.
So, there's the BART train.
There's the train on the side of the highway.
That train goes from San Francisco to San Jose, as well as Antioch and all that.
Okay. Interesting. Here we go, everybody. We're entering in right now. Once again, we got to remind everybody here in the chat that make sure you guys are subscribed and share this live stream right now, because what we're about to do, no one has ever done live here on YouTube. So go ahead, share the live stream, share it with your family, friends, show them what's going on here in Oakland. No, I did not bring any cigarettes today.
All right. Well, I
do not smoke, so I didn't even have my ID to buy any if we wanted to.
So that will,
Darren,
that'll work.
sharing a little secret message with me. All right, here we go.
Some things cannot be shared on
This is the side of the
camera.
highway.
So we are entering Caliville, and honestly, we're just going to walk on through here and check things out. But the last time I was at this specific RV, somebody pulled out a pistol on me.
Wow, there's already drug paraphernalia. How do you say that word, paraphernalia? Paraphernalia out here.
So
saw
the
that?
city provides, by the way, breathe through your nose. Don't be breathing in through your mouth out here. We probably should have brought goggles. There's a lot of pestilence out here.
Wow, look at this. This is worse than this is something I've never seen before.
I've been to Brazil. And I would say this is far worse than anything in a third world country. Brazil is much cleaner than this.
Yeah, I said earlier on the stream that this is like nearly like a favela. Worse, probably, right?
Yeah.
Like, look at this, the self-abandonment here. And then what are these little pods right here?
This is where the gun was pulled out on me, so I kind of want to talk to the treehouse guy, not the guy with the gun.
Oh, okay, that'd probably be a good
You
idea.
guys want me to chat? Should we talk to the guy with the gun, or should we talk to the treehouse guy?
Probably just go straight to treehouse guy. Wow, wow, the treehouse. We're going in. Here we go. Let's let Darren go in, talk for a quick second.
Are you home?
Let's see if his name's Freddie. Let me see I'll take the camera. Let's see.
His name's not Freddie. I just forgot his name.
How you doing, sir? Is Freddie home? Freddie home? Yeah, okay. No worries. We're just trying to talk to Freddie, who lives in the treehouse. Oh, okay. Freddie not home?
You want to do an interview, fam? You got some money? Yeah. You got a couple ones on you?
Sure. I got a dollar.
I got a little key. I got some dough for you too.
Here's a dollar bill. Let's see. Here, Brooker T. Let's see. We're gonna talk to him really quick.
Yeah, one more dollar.
You want to hear some real life shit though, man?
What dollar? Look, we got a bulldog out here, unleashed.
He's friendly.
Here, I guess I got a dollar. Here's a dollar.
This is the last dollar. Well,
I got a lottery ticket.
Oh yeah, don't you got some lottery tickets?
I got a lottery ticket. You want a lottery
You want
ticket?
an unused
A
lottery
lottery
ticket?
ticket, at least,
Right here.
bro, because that's just like a certain amount of telegram, bro.
No, for real.
Okay, well we don't usually give out
Merry
anything.
Christmas.
There's a Merry Christmas, a lottery ticket right
We
here.
just got that at the 7-Eleven right there. They
I-
didn't even scratch it once.
Yeah, they ain't even scratch. Yeah. What's
We
it?
just want to
talking
know.
about
We want to know
Freddie,
what it's
man.
like
You
living
can't
out
even-
here. Has the city ever came to offer you any resources?
They
They
came
get
to
billions of
offer
dollars. Have you
nothing.
seen a
Yeah.
single dollar from the city?
Let me put this up. But they ain't came to offer nothing. They came with some fake little signs saying that they're gonna basically help us out, right? But there's no help, man. There's no help. You know what I mean?
How long
What's your channel?
Nick Shirley on YouTube. How long you been out here? You can show. How long you been out here for?
Been out here for like a year now. You know.
What brought you out here?
Different stuff that happens at home, you know what I mean? Different home, you know, and then the economics of just, you know, losing jobs and stuff, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you lived out here, you know how it is, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know how it is. You
How
know?
are people living out here?
They living bad, you know what I mean? But not everybody's like mentally fucked up, you know what I mean? Some people's on drugs, you know?
Yeah.
Some people's on drugs. Some people mentally, you know, fucked up, you know. They got people like you out here too, like young kids, man. Smart as fuck, building shit like this, though. You know what I mean?
How old's the youngest person you've seen out here?
Like 17.
17 years old, living out here in Oakland in these circumstances right here. And how long has it been like this here?
About 2 years.
About 2 years. So
Yeah.
it's just like recently.
2 years, recently. But it just migrated over, you know what I mean? People start burning down each other's shit, and then, you know, they move from West Oakland to East Oakland. You know, this shit is all around. It needs some help out here, just period.
And have you ever been contacted by a city official or by anybody here in the city?
Nobody.
Would you accept help if the city gave you guys help?
Yeah, you would accept help.
Really quick.
Have you
How
never-
do you feel about the mayor of Oakland, Mayor Chantal? She's being recalled. She's found guilty. The FBI raided the mayor's house. She's supposed to be helping you guys.
She's foul.
We need a new mayor. And who would you like to see become mayor? I know Seneca Scott is doing great work out here. He's working with the community. He's from Oakland. He's got roots out here. Is there anybody you would like to see take up a leadership position out here in the city?
Somebody that's gonna help. Somebody that's gonna help and not be, you know, illegal. You know, somebody that's not gonna be illegal.
Do you think some of the people here inside the city?
That's enough.
Well, that's enough. Okay, he's called it. All right, have a good rest of your day. We got she can.
He even needed to smoke that.
Yes,
Come on, Fred, it ain't no Fred up here.
right here. This mural says she can CUM for you, but that 304 go for Los.
We got a lot to see, but
Look,
here
we got the cops.
We have Oakland's finest. To what do my privileged officers? How are we doing on this blessed Saturday afternoon? We're doing a documentary raising awareness about the dangers of fentanyl. Is there anything really quick you could suggest to our audience watching at home?
We're not really allowed to, so.
Maybe listen to mom and dad, don't do drugs and stay in school?
We're carrying Narcan. I can't
Carry Narcan? Do you guys have an extra Narcan by chance?
I have one, but I can't.
Because you need it, huh?
for duty. I'll show you how it looks if you want.
Yes, you guys carry on. Every officer's carrying
That's
on
really
thing
cool.
in Narcan right
just-
here. Needed.
We just can't really talk about all the other stuff just because like we can get in trouble for it.
We'd have to refer
Privacy
to
laws.
the media thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We can forward you guys over to our
The media person.
PIO. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
well,
Mayor Chantal, she's on her way out.
I can't talk about.
Neither
that.
deny or confirm it.
I have to talk to the media.
You guys have a
good day,
blessed
have a
day.
good one.
You guys be safe. If anything, give us a call.
I'm
All
ready
right,
to
we
meet my
will.
maker.
Here we go, Darren. You're next level, man. Look, the cops pull through. They didn't even do any. They didn't stop or talk to anybody. They just come through, patrol the area. I mean, look, Darren. This is
look
next
at
level.
This tree house right here. So you guys remember the Magic Tree House or whatever the Tree House books where the kids would go to the tree house, they'd go on an adventure. Like that's all I just want to say is Mr. Rogers' neighborhood did not prepare me for this growing up, and it's really sad to think we have families out here, entire family units out here surviving on the streets. I walked by one of these RVs up here, and there's a mom and her son, and there's the train again. That's a sign from God. We need to keep going. There's no one at this treehouse. If you guys want to do a little walk around, we could go really quick. But
I don't know.
I would actually like us take us down to the road. There's a lot of camps along the road. There's a lot to see.
We have to walk through that.
Yeah, let's just take a quick 30 seconds. We're looking for our friend, right?
Yeah. How are you doing, ma'am? Can we talk to you really quick? Okay, no worries. Let's talk to this guy really quick. Let's see. Can we talk to you really quick? We're live. Can we ask you a quick question? Where you just driving through here?
I do not speak English.
No speak English. ¿Estás manejando por aquí como es normal para usted a ver eso? Is it normal for you to see this?
Sí, normal.
He says yes. No, he says yes, it's normal. Sí, hablo español. I speak Spanish.
Buen día.
Que tenga buen día. Que tenga seguridad. Be safe. Hasta luego. Wow. Look, we just had normal cars coming through
I
here.
was not expecting Nick to be able to speak Spanish.
Fluent Spanish, that's me.
I'm impressed.
So are we going through here?
Yeah, we could just take a quick walk through.
Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh. All right,
I
watch where we
you
step.
know, there's a lot of dead rats and things, pestilence, and so we're just going to be in and out. We want to limit our exposure.
Yeah, we're going to try our
And
best.
maybe get new shoes at the end of the day, right, Mom?
Maybe. Here we go. Let's see what... Wow, we're walking through. I'm a little nervous. Don't want to get anybody caught off guard, scare anybody come through. You want to go talk to him?
You might want to bribe.
Okay, let's just go see if we can talk to him. Don't need a bribe. Wow, this is it's like they had these pods out here. There's one right here, these sheds. Maybe were these sheds originally created to give homes to the homeless?
So this used to be like a grass field on the side of the freeway, and it's almost as if San Francisco and Oakland are the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. I mean, this is absolutely apocalyptic. I'm so normalized to this that I'm not distraught from seeing it. The California I grew up in as a little boy no longer exists, and it's heartbreaking to see our community become this. The Bay Area, you know, and it's just, we have all these billionaires out here, and so many people living in absolute squalor. This is fourth world conditions, I would say. We're gonna see how this guy's feeling, and
Okay. Here, say that again? Yeah, everything's good. And yeah, you want to go talk to the guy, see if we can see if we talk to him first. And then I just can't believe what we're seeing right here. Just to give you guys some more things that we're seeing here that you can't totally see on camera. We got abandoned, like obviously not abandoned shoes, but shoes that are literally like dug into the ground that are part of the floor here now. We got old car parts, a ton of equipment. We got a saw right there, and somebody lives right here because there's actually a very nice bike right here. So somebody is living here. Be careful standing on this wood. There's some nails sticking out.
that's true.
And there's just a moped wheel right here. I mean, Darren, this is just
let's
wild.
get out of here. I can't even breathe this anymore.
Yeah, let's get out of here. It stinks. Got some weird smells coming through here.
Definitely throw away your shoes after this. So there's going to be a little path that goes down to the main road, the causeway. Sorry, just
You're all
checking to
good.
see if there's someone.
Yeah, I'm
pulling
gonna keep walking backwards.
We-
Look at all the mattress. Look at all the buildup right here. If you're missing a luggage from the airport, there's a big one right there. I mean, literally just the pile up of stuff. You got bikes here. These are nice bikes. And look at this tent right here. Or this is a cardboard home set up here. Hello. Look at all these boxes. They got all the boxes, cardboard. Anybody here? There's the guy over there. Let's go talk to this guy over here.
All right.
Let's see. So what do you think
The
this car?
path
Do you
down
think
is on
someone
the other
sleeps
side.
in here, or do you think this is a?
This is more
A
of
quick
a day sitting tent. So I would describe this as like a tribal community place where people might sit here during the day, stoke a fire, get out of the rain.
Get some privacy. It looks like you can close it and do maybe a little
yeah.
tent to do some.
Could be
Bad
a woman.
activity.
It appears to be a woman's makeshift shelter, established with remnants of a broken society. And it smells really bad. I know you guys can't smell through the screen right now, but it's difficult to speak. It's such a repugnant smell right now. It smells like all of the worst smells combined.
It really does. And this is just on the side of one of the big highways. How you doing, sir? How are you? Very good. We're live here. We're just talking to people down here. Is this where you sleep? You live? Yeah. And how long have you been down here for? How long have you been living here for? ¿Cuánto tiempo lleva viviendo aquí?
6 years.
6 years you've been living here.
Yeah, pero no in the same place. I live in the
You said not here, but over there. Wow. ¿Y cuánto tiempo aquí en esta parte de la calle? And how long in this time on the street?
Over here is about 3 months over here in this place.
3 months, he says.
But I did it for 3 years and over here. I mean coming the fruits, the guys, me coming and clean it out because a lot of garbage under the trees. And I clean it out.
I'm not catching what he's saying. And where do you sleep at night? ¿Dónde duermes anoche? Just in that chair right there? Wow. How old are you? ¿Cuántos años tienes?
62.
62 years old. And I feel, and what brought you out here onto the streets? ¿Por qué te traíste para venir aquí en la calle?
I like to live in the street.
You like to live out here?
Yeah.
Really? So would you say you live here by choice? ¿Diría que vive aquí por elección?
Yeah, I live over here because I like to live over here. I don't want to stay. I got a home and my son got a house and my wife. But I like
he says he likes living here.
What's
it's hard
it
to understand.
like surviving in the rain? I know a really big rainstorm is
llueve.
coming into Oakland next week. It's going to be raining for
I
7
know.
days.
I got
Siete días,
7 days. I got this car tarp and I got it over there at one place. I go with my friends right there.
You got a tarp, I guess?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you tell them there's a big rainstorm coming in?
Va a haber un grande tormenta de lluvia aquí en 7 días, así que hay que protegerse.
Tell them to start preparing now while it's sunny outside.
Hay que empezar de planificar.
I got a lot of beds.
Says you got a lot of water, a lot of beds. Somebody coming out over there? Okay. Hey,
Want
thank
me
you
to
very
go,
much.
see
Let's
how he
see.
is? Or
Yeah, let's go. Let's just go over and see if we can talk to him. Have a great rest of your day, sir. Wow, this is just build up. Right here, we got a kiddie pool. We got kiddie pool, all this stuff. And I mean, all this is just garbage. I mean, it doesn't really have any utility, any of this stuff. I mean, look at this tire. They have a tire. They couldn't get the wheel for it. Oh my gosh, there's 2 dead rats. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Ew. That's like one thing I do not like are rats. There are 2 dead rats right there.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even imagine what.
I told you there were some dead
rodents
rats out
living
here.
Yeah, I thought those were living. I thought they were going to come jump at me.
Hey, you want to do a interview, bro?
How you doing?
Or we'll interview you at home, huh? Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Come on, knock on my door.
How you doing,
We've
sir?
been waiting for you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, brother. God bless your sweet soul. We're here today to show America and the world what's it like living in Oakland, California, specifically in Caliville. You have a lovely home here, and I just got to ask, how you holding up? It's getting colder outside. The days are getting shorter. It's going to be raining here. Got a big rainstorm coming in.
Well, I was here, one of the longest guys that's been here.
You're captain of the block.
I'm kind of, yeah.
Yeah, so
the OG, they call me.
You're the OG.
Yeah.
What do you even call this place? What am I hearing? Am I hearing?
Oh, this is behind the Burger King, Shanty Town.
Behind the Burger King, Shanty Town. And how long have you been out here for?
It'll be 6 years, January 15th.
Wow, you've been living out here for 6 years. We're seeing these little sheds. Were these sheds created for people to come live in?
For us original dwellers that have been here since the longest. She's one of them.
Okay, so 6 years ago
there was a dozen of them built.
Okay.
And we were going to be the ground floor, and they were going to continue right up here and just keep on going. But unfortunately, we have certain residents, I don't want to point any fingers, but they like to collect stuff. And this is their product right here. This is what they got.
Wow.
This is what he does. And because of that, they discontinued our project over here.
And does the city ever come through and try to clean this up?
He had a shack over there, and he wasn't properly using the bathroom by leaving his home.
Okay, so you live inside that house?
I live in one center of me.
Can you show us what it looks like?
I've allowed my friend to build onto me, and another friend to build on the other side.
Can you show us what it looks like inside? All right, we're going in. Let me grab a flashlight.
I never finished it up on the inside because...
Here, I'll just take the camera. Here we go. One moment, sir. So we're going in here inside. of this guy's house really quick. Let me clip this on to me. Let's see, clip this on. One sec, sorry everybody. Alright, we're going on in right now. Here we go. Yeah, so. Wow, so this is where you're sleeping?
Yes.
Wow, sure.
Back when they built the shanties, I was in a walker for a couple of years when I first got here.
Really?
But they were going to use the lumber package. We were all given a certain amount of lumber with a value of about $2,000. And these were the ground floor was 8 by 12, and that's a standard shack. But there was an additional lumber where we could have chosen to have an upper loft with a bed bunk right there on the wall. I chose this landing here. There also says I had the option of building a wheelchair ramp on the side.
Really, you're going to need a wheelchair ramp?
It seemed that I was going to be headed for a wheelchair at the time. So they offered to build the ramp beside me right here, right to the street. But I says I'm determined not to go in a wheelchair. So I used my bicycle hard and got my legs back in shape. So now I use the extra wood for this. For this here.
Yeah, we got a special guest. She wants to ask you a quick question.
I just want to clarify this. So, stand right here, Nick. So, four years ago, these were built, and these were built for people that lived here in Oakland that were homeless to live in.
All of us that were here for the longest time.
For the longest time. And how many were built?
12.
Were built. Yeah. And then why did they stop building?
Because a couple of our residents wouldn't adhere to what the group wants. Our rules were you have an 8 foot around your base property right here, and that is your property, period. No extensions, there's no collections of what he calls his other personal belongings. Because of one person mostly, and everybody will attest to that, he not only just accumulated more and more and more. See over here, this area, that whole central area, from that pole right there, that central area, all the way up to that street, and all that stuff on the sidewalk, and then up there on the island is all his collecting.
So do you have to pay anything to live here? And this is what the government did. They had a plan to come, not the government?
Volunteer group.
A volunteer group made this, so not even the government.
No, the government did nothing for us there, as far as building.
Does the government ever come to see how you guys are doing?
Well, we had fire inspectors and things like that. We have an inspection team come over to see that everything was up code. This is fire retardant material that is built out of. So, but not to say that many of them burnt down.
Where do you go to the bathroom and shower?
Well, it's kind of personal, but I use a bucket and throw away plastic bags.
Right here in California, where the richest of the rich live. Gavin Newsom, your governor here, he just recently bought a home that I think was around $9 million in the San Francisco area. $9 million. And here you are, a veteran.
Isn't our vice president going to run for the governorship?
Well, they're saying Kamala Harris might run to be the governor. And this is literally Kamala Harris's hometown. And this is Shantytown. I remember many years ago seeing something like this in India, and I just couldn't even fathom it with my brain that this could actually exist anywhere. And here we are in Oakland, California, you know, just miles away from Nancy Pelosi's street up there on the hill. She's worth 125. In 2022, she was reportedly worth $125 million. Why couldn't she give some of that millions, you know? Like, it just is so frustrating and so awful to see people living like this. And I bet you feel just blessed to have shelter over your head at night.
I am, and I try to take care of it, but it's very difficult with people coming and going. They're using me as a throughway to get down to there.
So people walk through your house? house to go down here.
Yeah.
Do you
because
feel
all that area that was open, that was all public land right there
Do they do
for
the
us.
courtesy of knocking on your door first?
Oh,
before
certainly,
locking
yeah,
the door?
certainly, yeah.
And I gotta say, as a United States veteran, it's absolutely horrible to see how our government is taking care of our veterans. You served our country honorably, and here you are living in third world conditions.
We're helping out the third world countries. We can't help the veterans.
Yeah. And how do you feel knowing migrants who just walk across our border are offered
I'm infuriated.
4-star?
I'm infuriated.
I got to tell you, these
I
guys
served
walk
my
across
country
our
to
border.
take care of our country's people.
These
And
guys
to
walk
secure
across our border. They get immediately handed a 4-star luxury hotel, a $10,000 gift card, and it's really sad to see that illegal immigrants are taken better care of by the government than our United States veteran. This is heartbreaking. What was your name?
Administration is selling out our country. You know, my name is Mr. Smith,
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith.
Where are you originally from?
Michigan.
Michigan, Upper Peninsula, Detroit, Macomb, Lower. Okay. I love 4th of July on Lake Michigan. I love it up there. I spent some time up there. I'm really sad that this is going on. It's winter. We're in December. It's the heart of winter. How are you holding up out here?
I'm raising 2 feral cats right now. I just brought them in a few
You're
months
raising
ago.
2 feral cats.
Yeah. The
What are
mother
their
got
names?
run
Tell
over.
us about them.
Oh, I call her Black Jackie.
We love cats.
Black Jackie, and the sister is Hillbilly Jean. That's what I call her, Hillbilly Jean.
Wow.
They're 2 separate personalities, though, but they're sisters. You know?
So we talked about your living situation, how long you've been living here, and all that jazz. I want to ask, what are some of the more darker sides of living here in this community? What are some of the most horrible things you've seen, heard, or experienced just while living here? I'm sure everything.
Let's move out to the street.
Oh yeah.
Mostly theft. Theft of each other's property, and we're all in the same boat, but they still steal from each other. That hurts.
just people stealing? And I want to ask you though, before we say goodbye to you, where did you serve for our military?
Well, when I joined, because of the draft was abolished at that time when I turned 18, a couple of years later I just went ahead and joined, and they were already coming home from Vietnam, so I joined as a clerk typist. That was my contract I signed, but they sent me the MOS, which Uncle Sam decided to, since they have all my records and school records, they noticed I did a class in cooking, and I did very well, so they asked me to be a cook. And that's what I did.
So you were a cook for our military.
Cook for a couple of years, that's all.
And what did you do for a living before you ended up here?
Home improvement, siding, trim, and gutters, awnings, things like that.
Bless your heart. Well, I'm glad you have a roof over your head, but I'm sad that it's this type of circumstances. But you seem like you're put together and you're making the best of your life.
There are a lot of things that we can do to keep ourselves in health, good health. There's trust clinic. There's all kinds of amenities that we can find. You just have to look for them. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, bless your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Were you happy that Kamala Harris didn't win to be president?
Terribly happy. Oh, yes.
So happy.
I can't believe she even made it that far. It's just insane. It's insane how our country would even vote so close of a vote. I don't understand that. How many dumb people do we have in this country?
Did you hear that? How many dumb people do we have in this country? He's saying it's just absolutely insane that we got to the point that we had Harris running to be the president of America. And this is
worst I've ever seen of any politician ever.
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
Ever. It's so awful. And like I said, the local this is a triple threat here. Newsom, Pelosi, Harris, probably one of the richest people in this area, living high on the hog up on the hill. Do they ever come visit you?
No.
They wouldn't even step foot in here to see exactly how Americans are living, a veteran like yourself. Well, I'm just here to say we love you. We're proud of you, and you keep going, man.
Well, I'll still serve my people.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
American citizens.
Yeah, serve our people, our American citizens. That's what we need to get back to.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for
sir.
letting us come see you. I feel really honored.
Anything else you'd like to say to the people?
Now just keep on pushing on. You know, don't give up the fight.
Don't give up the fight.
Don't give up the fight. Will you lead us through?
Absolutely. Go
And
ahead.
he's got an American flag.
You got the. There you go. All right, this is the guy's apartment where he's living. We got 2 cats here on the bed. Thank you very much. Oh, you could use some air fresheners in there. Well, thank you so much for your time, sir. You got a TV in there as well?
No.
How do you get power out here at all?
I never watch TV.
Do you get power?
No, not unless we get generator.
Oh, okay, unless you get a generator. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Have a good one. Whoa.
Some fans.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we met at the very beginning of the stream.
So we're gonna check out this.
Okay,
area.
come talk to us. What's your Instagram?
Come shout it out real quick.
If you want your Instagram to get shout out, you gotta come over here. Okay, okay.
Freebands.loot.
Man, we just experienced something. Okay, I don't want to walk by those dead rats. The rats freaking scare the crap out of me for some reason. We were just here. This guy's house right here. It's gonna show where the guy's house we were at right here.
So the path that goes down
This
to
is
the road. Well, the path will take us down to the road, and we'll get a really good back view of the whole thing. And then we can circle back through.
Maybe we'll go back. We'll do that later here in the stream.
Yeah.
We'll keep you going. Let's keep walking down this way. Wow, I kind of gotta. Yeah, let's not get hit by a car. Wow, that was pretty interesting inside of there.
Yeah, it's definitely the decline of Western civilization. I'm just at a loss of words, man. Growing up here, it was never this bad.
Yeah.
We had the Oakland A's, the Oakland Raiders, even the Warriors, and now all the sports teams have left. This is one of the few hidden gems in the city. This is a super rare pop-up plantery shop on the edge of civilization, and these plants are actually grown right here in Caliville on the edge of the freeway, and you can get them for a good price, and they're really great addition to any apartment or home. Succulents are beautiful. They're good for purifying the air. Hello?
So they're saying this is Kamala. They're saying this is Caliville because this is the hometown of Kamala Harris.
Yeah. So this is Kamala Harris's hometown.
Can you imagine if she would have won the election and she just lets this happen inside her hometown?
Well, I'll say this: if I was vice president, like not even the president, just vice president, I guarantee my hometown would get at least a couple cleanups, or that I would, there you have as a vice president, you have a little bit of power. Like, hey, Biden, can we clean up my hometown? And instead, it's you were vice president for 4 years, and your hometown looks worse.
See how much money we can give to Ukraine.
Yeah,
something like that,
I'm trying to figure out who's the master gardener here.
How's it going, sir? Let's see if we can talk to this guy. Look, this lady collects the cans in here. How much do they sell the cans here? How much can they get for cans?
So for a full bag of the California, it's going to be like, for that size, she's got about $10 right there.
So that's
and
how
I would
she's
say
making money.
Well, a gram of fentanyl is about $3, so she has more than enough to get her fix and probably a soda.
Wow.
To say the least.
How you doing, sir?
He said he didn't want to be interviewed.
Okay, no worries.
We'll film elsewhere. My bad, man.
Have a good one, sir. So he's going. Maybe.
So I talked to these gentlemen earlier.
Yeah.
They said they might be down for an interview, but
look, they got
want some kind of bribe or something.
Okay, well, I got some lottery tickets. I don't like to bribe people ever when I do these videos or interviews. Darren advised that it would be necessary today here inside of this location. Wow. Look at these. They got a kitchen sink up on top of this home right here. And now they're doing a little cookout. They got a barbecue going. Tarps. I mean, I lived in Chile in South America, and I never even saw anything to this level, and I lived in some pretty rough towns inside Chile. How you doing, sir? And this is just unprecedented what we're seeing here. How you doing? Good. How you doing, sir? Let's see if we can talk to some of you all here at the cookout.
Okay, so we're just going to pass through on these guys, but the gentleman in the hut next to them wants to do an interview. He's very ecstatic about it, so let's go.
Okay, let's see. How you doing, man?
Sounds good, man. Christmas dinner?
What are you cooking today? Okay, no worries. We'll keep moving on. See, they got some water there boiling. This is all burnt right here.
I know.
How you doing, sir? Is that Oreo, your dog, right there? Hi, Oreo. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine.
What are you up to today? No, you're not on.
Oreo's on the defense. You want to come down and say hi?
She's a female. She won't bite.
No, I can't get
She's
bit.
been growling, brother. Come on.
Yeah. He said Oreo will tear our ass up. You want to come down here, sir?
Yeah, I'll come down.
Okay. This is Oreo. Yeah, we'll keep leash distance from Oreo. They got a big old pit bull here. I've seen a lot of pit bulls down here. Hey, thank you very much, Evie. We appreciate it.
Stay, Bubba. All right. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Name, where are you from? What's it like living out here? How you holding up this
it's beautiful. Nah, I just like. Nah, I've been out here 5 years. My name's Anthony Martell. It's kind of hard out here, you know, without no porta potties, no garbage cans, at least that they can provide for us. Other sites they've had those things, but not here, and they really need to give them to us. They just barely told us that we were going to get some kind of hotel for like a year and then some permanent housing, but we don't know exactly when. We just got the word like a couple days ago.
Oh, really? So
Yeah, and I've been living here 5 years. You know, it's hectic out here, but it gets cold, really cold.
Yeah, what do you do when it rains or when it gets really cold here?
I go in my house.
Yeah, so we were talking to a vet over there. I'm not sure if you know him. He said he's been one of the OGs around here.
Who?
He's a veteran. Very nice guy.
Where at the end?
Yeah, at the end on the corner.
With the plants? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been around here. I've been around him longer than him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I said, I've been here 5 years, and a lot of people have been here 5 years that is right here on that has these little shacks. You know, not everybody has a shack, but we paid for the materials and we had it built, you know, built the little shack so we can have something to stay in.
Yeah.
You know, because it gets.
What's some of the craziest stuff you've experienced while living out
Yeah.
there?
What's some of the craziest things you've seen since you've been living out here?
Man, no bathrooms. You got to run, you know, no bathrooms, no outhouses. It's terrible.
Yeah, and where do you shower at?
And sometimes I have to shower like maybe 5 times. 5 days go by, I might not shower. You know, but I'll bird bath. I'll get water from over there in the corner somewhere, heat it up with the fire, and go to town and just make like, you know, something to cover up, you know.
Really just start patting yourself down?
Throw the water on you and then just soap up and then throw the water, rinse it, and you're done.
And what were you doing? Where were you living 10 years ago?
10 years ago, I was living in a 6-bedroom old Victorian house with my parents.
Yeah.
You know, but they passed away and they ended up selling the house. Be nice, Oreo. They ended up selling the house, they passed away, and now all I have is just my little sister. But she lives in Fremont, you know, and she has her life. So I have 3 sons, you know, but they're grown now and they have their family and their lives. So I don't like to be a burden on nobody, you know, because I'm grown.
Yeah, and do you ever see new people come in here to move in?
Yes, we do. But not everybody gets to come and stay here either.
Yeah.
You know, because there might not be, their mind might not be all there. They might be heavy on stealing or things like that. We try to quit. We don't try to have that over here.
Yeah.
You know.
Would you say the majority of the people here are people that are just homeless trying to get their life back together? Would you say the majority of people here are homeless trying to get their life back together, or would you say a lot of these people come here so they can use a substance of their choice as far as like drugs?
No, I wouldn't say that. A lot of people come here because they lost their places or because they had a house at one time and they got foreclosed, or the cost of living was just so high and they didn't have a job or something like that. But there's a lot of people here that do use drugs, but that's not the case here. Everybody's trying to get shelter here, you know. And we've been on waiting lists for long periods of time, and they promised us this and promised us that. We never got it. The people that were working there, they stole the grant and they used the money for themselves. and that was terrible, you know, and it was not good at all,
Yeah.
you know.
And it looks like Gavin Newsom, he's been the governor here for 6 years
Right.
now, and you moved here 6 years ago.
Right.
And now Gavin Newsom, his term's going to be ending in the next 2 years.
Okay.
Do you think that's a good thing for California if Gavin Newsom's done with?
Well, I'll tell you right now, the way it is, because Trump's got it, he's going to be in president now, and he is talking about a lot of good things and helping out a lot of homeless people. But I tell you, there's a lot of things that he's not going to help out and take away.
Yeah.
So it's just up in the air, you know, and it just, all I can do is take it day by day and, you know, and keep living my life. Because I won't give up. Yeah.
And do people come here and try to steal stuff? Like, is there a lot of robbery that happens here?
Well, no, there's not. But like I'm saying, like basically when we know a new person comes, we get to know them a little bit before they can, or they might come and ask us, oh, you think you got there any room? Or, well, there might be some land over there, you can go build on it. But if they're stealing and stuff like that, that's not tolerated here.
Yeah. And were you given your pod to live in?
No.
No.
I had it built.
Oh, you had it built.
Yeah, I helped them build.
Who built it?
Me and a friend.
Oh, okay, so you guys just came here and set up shop, pretty much.
Yeah, but like I said, we've been here 5 years, and we've had it bulldozered here a lot of times and lost a lot of our stuff from the city of Oakland.
And what are you doing to try to get yourself out of the situation into a different location, or are you fine and complacent living here?
No, I want some type of housing, you know, and that's what they're saying they're offering us.
Do you think the government needs to give you housing?
Well, I feel that they could help us get housing, you know, instead of not so much give it to us, but give us the opportunity to work for it, or you know, go to like how they have the care campus over there, you know, that'd be great.
If someone were to offer you a job, let's say at Burger King down the street, would you take it?
Not necessarily, because I have medical issues right now. You know, I have a hernia. I have cellulitis on my legs. You know.
Cellulitis is one of the most painful diseases.
Yeah, it's very painful. I've already had it 2 times on both of my legs, and it was terrible. But lucky that I had some friends where I could go change my bandages and Roots.
I need some tobacco to keep the blood flowing.
Yeah, and Roots helps us out a lot. They came and they would come with the bus, and the doctor would help us, and she would wrap my legs up and stuff like that.
How do you feel knowing that there are thousands and thousands of doctors who live in Oakland, San Francisco, San Jose, and Marin? I'm talking thousands of certified medical doctors. It's sad to think not a single one of them, if they have a day off, comes down here to offer the least bit help.
Really?
They might be overworked, they might work long hours, but don't you think out of thousands of doctors, maybe 1 or 2 would come out here to offer some help?
Exactly, and you know, it could be a tax write-off for them, you know, just to come and help for a couple hours out of the day on a Saturday or a Sunday, you know. And there's a lot of programs that come here and they help on the weekend. And one thing we don't starve here. There's a lot of people that help out with food here. A lot of food. They donate a lot of food.
And is there like a head chief of this, mayor of the encampment
nobody's
here?
head chief here, nothing. Everybody just living day by day.
What's the craziest thing you've seen happen inside here?
Maybe a fight or something. Someone didn't get along or something, you know.
Do these homes ever go up in flames?
Yeah. A lot of times people, they might get mad at each other or mad at somebody and we never catch nobody lighting them on fire, but they have been on fire, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, well, wish you the best of luck and stay safe.
All right, thank you guys. I appreciate the time.
Yes, sir.
I'll come back before Christmas and bring you some goodies, all right? Tell them Santa Claus is coming to town.
All right.
I say we take that path down to the road really quick and just get a nice back view, and also just a little more fresher wind. I like to get some air.
Okay.
I love you, brother. You just want somewhere to live, and they got you living on the edge of civilization.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming real soon, you know.
Yeah,
Keep
hopefully
your
it
head
does.
up, all right?
Yeah, exactly, man.
All right.
Thanks a lot, brother.
Thank you so much. Maybe somebody here in the chat can fact check us here, but I know Gavin Newsom, the state of California, had like around $20 billion or so to help homeless people, and billions of dollars went missing. Somebody in the chat, give us a fact check here, but I know that there's upwards of $20 billion. It's $25 billion, and then, I don't know, nobody knows where the money went. Untrackable. The thing that's makes this all hard is, like, here, me and you, we have people that come in, like, we have people essentially, like, over us. If you work in your job, you have somebody that's over you. I work for myself, so I don't. But, I mean, I have the government that's over me as far as, like, making sure I do my tax and everything right. But when government officials, like somebody like Gavin Newsom, they are given $20 billion or so to fix homelessness, and they don't have to show to anybody where that money goes. I mean, we don't ever have to figure out. We pay thousands of dollars in taxes, but we never know where our money goes. But I mean, I think we should know a little bit more about what happens with our money. How you doing, ma'am?
This is Raven.
Raven? How you doing, Raven?
Hi, how are you?
What are you up to today?
A whole lot of stuff, a bunch of nothing. A whole lot of stuff, I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot to do.
Yeah, what do you gotta do today?
I need to go get me some prenatal vitamins. I'm wondering, like, why I haven't been feeling too good and stuff lately. I've been having, like, the runs and stuff. But I found that I was pregnant. I went to jail for, like, 3 days, about a week ago, and I found that I was pregnant. So I'm going through all kind of changes, man. Like,
oh, you're pregnant right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you excited about being a mom?
Of course, but I just the timing, but you don't decide that. I guess God decides that.
Yeah. And how long you been living out here for?
I've been out here in the streets for over 10 years plus, like, back and forth,
Yeah. Are you doing anything? Are you planning on doing anything now that you know you're pregnant in these next 9 months to try to get you out?
I was already doing it, yes. But this just lighting the fire, of course I am.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah.
But last time I was pregnant with my last baby, I didn't get any help.
Yeah. So how many babies do you have?
This will be my third.
This will be your third baby. Wow. Where are your kids living at right now?
My dad has custody. Well, he don't have custody, but he's been with my dad. My son's with my dad, and my daughter I don't have custody of. Unfortunately, CPS took her when she was, born, and she's with the family member that I chose, and she's been with her ever since she came home from the hospital.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm not going out like that. Like, I'm gonna do everything I need to do and make the effort so I can keep my baby this time.
Mm-hmm.
Because last time it was a lot going on. Like, we were rioting from George Floyd and stuff. So. And it was like almost impossible to get into a methadone clinic, so I couldn't at the time. And when I had my baby, unfortunately, she became a positive for drugs, and it was like, oh no, you can't. You got to find somewhere for her to go, or we gonna put her in a foster home.
Are you on drugs right now?
Yes, I am using.
What are you currently taking?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
And how much they got that out here? I know in San Francisco.
Go ahead. Sorry.
How far along are you?
I'm only like 13 weeks.
13 weeks. And since you know that you're pregnant, do you have like doctor's appointments, or do you have a care person that comes and checks on you?
When I was in jail, I was getting care, so I'm gonna make an appointment Monday. But I just set up everything. I just set up. Keon. Oh my God! I just cracked my screen. That just fucked up my whole mood. So yeah, so Monday. I forget if it's Monday or Tuesday.
Did you just get out of jail?
Yeah, about like a week ago.
A week ago? And then how long have you lived here? Do you live
I
right
don't
here
live
in
right
this
here.
house?
No, I don't live right. That's not my house.
That's not your house. Okay.
Wow. Well, ma'am, now that you're pregnant, I think now more than ever.
I am homeless,
Do it. Try. I think if you call, like, it's 333 or something.
311.
311. It's a place where you could go and get help.
Well,
it's 311.
I know I have a lot of resources already. Like, I just was in the hospital like a day or two ago, and I talked to a social worker when I was there, and she put out like a bunch of stuff for me and everything like that. But my plan was to go to an inpatient program out in San Francisco. But then I was informed that, well, according to wherever your Medi-Cal is, you have to stay within that county or get my Medi-Cal transferred. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to get my Medi-Cal transferred, and then I can be able to go to my ideal rehabilitation drug program in San Francisco, because I feel like they have better options and more resources than Alameda County. So,
wow. Well, you seem like you got it kind of figured out.
I have a lot to do. Yeah, but of course, I have a plan, and I haven't figured it.
I gotta ask really quick.
Yes.
I know fentanyl is.
Come on.
I know fentanyl is $3 a gram in San Francisco. May I ask the current price for fentanyl out here?
It's way more expensive than that. Like out here, because it's in such high demand, and it's not very good fentanyl around right now. So when you find a good dealer that has the good stuff, they only give you an iblet, and it's way more than $3.
And as a pregnant woman on the street, what's it like surviving out here in Caliville, knowing it's already survival of the fittest on its own?
It's very.
Are you given any courtesy as a woman?
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Like every day I'm like depressed, stressed out. Excuse me, we are talking right now. Like you are. Okay, so anyways.
We can do an interview in a minute, all right?
Wait your turn. So.
Is that your phone playing, listening to the basketball game? She's listening to some basketball right now. Oh, okay.
Anyways, so it's very tough. I sunk into like a deep depression like before I even knew I was pregnant. As far as my addiction, because I'm like I just can't do it anymore. Like I want to get off. I don't know where to start.
May I ask who are these people walking up right now?
Oh, they just coming out giving away free food to help the homeless. So
they seem kind of scary to me.
No, don't like that. They look like they're giving away food. That's what they're doing. They're giving away food.
Wow. Talk to him? Hey, well, ma'am, we wish you the best of luck, and we hope you can get off fentanyl, especially as you are pregnant right now. That'd be the best thing for your child.
Thank you very much. Wait, what's your guys' name?
Nick Shirley.
And where are you guys from?
We go all across the country, and we're just made
Are you just out here just doing interviews? And
yeah.
Y'all got a YouTube channel?
Yeah. We're live right now on YouTube, Nick Shirley.
Yeah, I'm live?
Yeah.
Oh, I look a mess. Oh, my God.
No, you're looking great, man.
Thank you.
Looking great. Hey, we wish you the best of luck.
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Nick Shirley.
Who's Nick Shirley?
I am Nick Shirley.
You the man.
You the man. You the woman. You the woman. You the woman.
Yeah, you the man. I like that. Nick Shirley?
Yep.
What's the name of it? What's your name?
This is Darren.
Darren, how you doing?
How you guys doing?
It's nice to see you.
What are you guys getting out of the people today here?
We got COVID tests, toothbrushes, little snack packs.
Let me get some goldfish.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I just take the goldfish
Yeah.
out?
Oh, Darren, they're giving it to the people,
Wait,
though. You don't take the goldfish.
Sorry. I was like, geez.
Wow. And how long have you guys been coming out here helping the people? Okay.
Those goldfish look really good.
Yeah, you're excited for the goldfish.
Yes, I like you guys. He was mom.
Yeah, that's Booker T. Jones right there.
I like that.
Raven, thank you so much for your time.
It's been such a pleasure to talk to you. We'll be back in a week or two. I'll drop you some stuff off before Christmas. Anything you want on that Christmas list, let me know, because I'm checking it twice. I'm coming to town.
I don't have a clue how I'm going to get that, a car seat.
A car seat?
And I plan on taking my baby home with me. Like, I don't plan on CPS.
Do you have? I want to know her shelter. Is your shelter a tent, a cardboard box, a 2x4?
Well, it was
If the big bad wolf comes to town, is he gonna blow it down or not?
Well, the past night I've been up for 3 days because I recently got into it with my roommate. So I was staying with the roommate, and then I went and stayed at an ex-boyfriend's house, and he like kind of spazzed out, and I had to send him to jail, unfortunately. Which I've had many fights with boyfriends, but I've never actually went all the way like I did this time and sent the boyfriend in jail because he cut me with a machete on my hand. So I was like, oh, hell no, I can't tolerate that. I told him, you're going to jail. So I called the police and I went all the way. And then they called and was like, we got him. And I just was like, well, I hope he learned his lesson now. I bet you feel like a dumbass jackass now because he kicked me in the chest. I couldn't even believe it. And he pulled a knife. I was just hella thrown off that he even pulled the knife on me in the first place.
I'm so sorry you had to endure that domestic violence like that as a pregnant woman out here on the streets. I can only imagine what you're going through. I just want to leave you with this. There's a really big rainstorm coming in a few days, and it's going to be raining nonstop. And I know you're out here. You got to take care of yourself, and soon another mouth. And I just hope you have the proper fortifications.
I don't know exactly what day the rainstorm is coming. Let's talk. Raven, thank you so much for your time. We wish you the best of luck. How you doing, sir? Big rainstorm coming in the next few days. How you doing, sir?
I got to figure out the exact day.
What are you up to today? What are you up to today?
Nothing. I just woke up and I go get my phone.
Just woke up, gonna go get the phone? Where do people charge their phones here?
So electricity is few and far between out here, and the places that did have electricity took it away, and
so no electricity out here.
Yeah.
How do you get Raven? How do you get electricity out here? Oh, really? You got a generator back there? Awesome. Thank you. What do you want?
A lottery ticket?
Oh, you want a lottery ticket? Yeah, I got a lottery ticket for you.
I'll buy a couple more in a little bit.
Here, let's see. We got one for you.
If you win $1 million, though, you have to buy a house, okay?
$1 million? I don't know if $1 million on a $1 lottery ticket is going to do much, but yeah.
You're saying this house right here is for sale for $1 million? 2.5.
It's interesting down here. Let's see if we can talk to some of these people. Here, all these local businesses have closed down as well. Either they're closed because it's Saturday, or they're closed. It looks like a lot of people are down there.
So Mr. Lee is, so since we've been in the neighborhood, Caliville, for the last 30, 45 minutes, we've had several people step up to us and tell us that they are the chief of the village. This is indicative of a power struggle. When we're coming to a village like this, and there's multiple people saying they're the leader of the village, it can kind of lead to a confusing state of matters where the social hierarchy is constantly in a state of conflict. So we have a gentleman named Mr. Lee, who I believe to be the real chief of the village. A lot of the people in the tribe have said that he was the actual chief. We do respect the veteran gentleman. We do respect, who was the other guy? You said he was the mayor? We can't even remember. It's difficult to remember some of the people we're talking to.
The vet.
There's so many, the vet, yeah. The vet could be the mayor, but we're about to see.
He's the OG of this place.
I do respect his authority, but it seems as though the people have voted for Mr. Lee. I guess he's been here the longest. Mr. Lee should be just around
Okay, let's keep going around. Even more. This goes on for nearly a mile out here, maybe even more. It just keeps on going. Mr. Lee, we're looking for Mr. Lee.
Oh, Mr. Lee.
Wow, look at, what is this out here? Look at on the back side of this car. Looks like I got some expired food out here.
You call me, do me wrong.
How you doing?
What's up?
What's going on?
Want to do a YouTube interview?
No cameras.
No cameras. Alrighty, have a good one. Mr. Lee.
What up, man? You want to do a YouTube interview? Real quick, you want to just chop it up?
Nah. We already talked to him.
We'll be back through.
Gotta be careful because when people pull up in the cars. How you doing? Keep coming through here. When people pull up in cars, here, it's not a good sign.
The gentleman up there said Mr. Lee had a gold van.
How do all these people
How you doing? You want to do an interview? No, you good? All right, next time.
Look, you got the nice workout equipment out here. There you go. Wow. So, stand right here. So right here is, we've moved on. This is a different, these people have stalls for the cars, and then they have the houses on the back side as well. So they either have a trailer or a car out in the front, and they even have more homes in the back. Now let's keep moving along here. Right here, if you want to hit a quick little workout sesh, do some dips. Looks like you can hit the dip machine right here. Oh, okay, that's probably, I don't want to break that, but you can hit some dips right there if you need to. Looks like somebody's getting their workout on out here. Wow, so how does this work? Are these cars, do you think?
Water on you?
Water?
Yeah.
I do not. How do you think how does this operate here so they can bring their car up, park? I mean, they even got a big old whiteboard. This is nuts. It just keeps going. The dogs are on leash right now. We'll walk on this side of the road. I don't want to get bit by no dog.
I guess Mr. Lee's up here.
Okay. Yeah, let's stay away from these big pit bulls. How you doing?
Let's interview him because there's like 20 pit bulls up there.
Yeah, that is just pit bull mania down there.
Let's not disturb the pack, huh?
Yeah.
But there's a path that goes down.
I mean,
to the
look, they
freeway.
got a bunch of people going down there. Yeah, they're really
They're having a powwow, but we should take the long way around and just go. We'll pull up on them, but we're just going to take the longer path. I've been attacked by a pack of pit bulls before. It's not fun.
Yeah, seems like pit bulls are the dog of choice out here.
They're the best.
How you doing, sir? Is this where you get your workout on? Could we talk to you really quick? Okay, no worries.
The trail's this way.
The trail, let's see. We're going through the trail. Coming through right here. We're going to the back. It looks like Darren's guiding us right now. This car is completely gutted. Mr. Lee?
We'll hook back around. Yeah, we're not trying to go by on the pit bulls though. Come on, I'll show you. We're just gonna take this way. We'll take this way.
Come on, I'll take you on.
There's too many dogs.
They ain't gonna mess with you.
Fuck no. I ain't taking no chances.
Okay, where are we going, Darren? What the heck? We're on the side. Now we're going down the side of the highway.
Watch your step.
Watch for needles. Not needles, also nails as well. Here, I'll take the camera. Let's see. So this is the back side of the highway.
We could take like a 2-minute walk that way and then go that way because there's some really crazy shots you can get from this side.
Wow, so people are living underneath the...
Yeah.
Underneath the... Oh my word. All right, here we go. Yeah, everybody, now this is the hometown of Kamala Harris. We are in Oakland right now. Holy cow. This is the backside of all the homes that are living in. When they're talking about building up, I mean, this house is a 2-story house right there. They got first floor, second floor. They got these stuff just built up on the side of the highway right now. And this is why they say Oakland is a third world city. I don't know exactly what classifies something as third world, but this has to be it. I'm gonna look at the definition of third world country because this has to classify. I imagine, right? This has to classify as third world, right?
This is fourth world, I would say. # fourth world. And this right here is the direct. May I?
Yeah.
This here is the direct result of electing corrupt, far-left politicians who have enabled chaos and lawlessness for financial gain via fentanyl through corrupt nonprofits and corrupt organizations who benefit from the suffering of the less fortunate on the streets.
Okay, so a third world country has high rates of poverty, economic or political instability, high mortality rates, economically poor or non-industrialized countries.
Can you Google fourth world real quick?
Yeah. Stay safe on here because these cars are coming in fast. Even underneath the highway here, you can see even underneath this overpass, you can see this is the spot where they have fires. It's all charcoaled.
A few months ago, there was a fire underneath a Los Angeles overpass, right? And the entire world was buzzing about it. Here, there's a fire every day, not a single mention of it in the news. And it's really sad, thinking about all the interviews Kamala Harris did.
What interviews?
Yeah, right. Yeah, all of the 2 or 3 interviews she did. Not once did she ever talk about Oakland or San Francisco. It's like,
I mean, why would she? She has nothing to be proud about.
She's from here, It's like, this is where Kamala Harris is from, and it's sad that they omitted questions about her hometown anytime she was interviewed. No wonder they didn't ask her. There's a really big treehouse over there.
Really big treehouse. So fourth world refers to the most undeveloped, poverty-stricken, and marginalized regions.
Fourth world. The country is considered to be the most underdeveloped, poverty-stricken, marginalized regions of the world, often characterized by populations with little to no political connection, living in nomadic communities or as part of tribes, lacking significant economic growth or integration into the global system, a lack of political power, nomadic lifestyle, indigenous population, extreme poverty. Fourth, third world, somewhere in between fourth and third world, definitely. This is...
Welcome to Oakland.
Yeah. This is not the America we grew up in. I mean, if my grandparents were alive, they would be sick to their stomachs. They're probably rolling in their graves right now. Oakland, this should be the Palo Alto, right? Oakland could have been the Palo Alto, but it wasn't safe enough to invest in, so everyone had to go to San Jose. And now we have a massive exodus. I mean, the Warriors basketball team, the Oakland Athletic A's, and the Oakland Raiders. They all got the hell out of Dodge, and now this community has become a mecca for the destitute.
Mm-hmm. And look at here, this garbage. I mean, some of this garbage, I wouldn't be surprised if some of this garbage has been here for months, years. Like, it wouldn't be that hard to bring a cleanup crew here and clean it up. Wow, so this is the backside underneath all the homes that we were at earlier on the road. This is Oakland, California for you guys here, on the side of a random highway. We're only a few miles away from the airport as well.
Yeah, so the airport's just down the street.
Because, I mean, look at this. This is just garbage.
Do not
luggage.
Hold your breath. Just hold your breath.
All right, let's just make sure we don't get hit by a car as well. Hurry, let's get up here.
That is a slop pile most foul.
So we were inside that house earlier on in the stream, right up there, Even and now on the back side of it. You guys remember what his name was? What's a sloth pile? What do you refer to this?
Slot pile. This is pretty much all the undesirable bullshit they don't want. It's also probably where they go to defecate. And when you mix garbage and poop with the elements, it's a recipe for disaster. I mean, this is a cesspool of the worst byproducts of humanity. As you know, the gentleman we interviewed earlier was laughing when we asked him where he went and what lack of facilities he had. I mean, these people are literally pooping where they're eating, which is rule number 1 not to do in the Boy Scouts. Leave no trace. And personally, I'm starting to feel a little queasy walking through here. We've breathed in some really foul stuff. Let's check out some more areas before I have to burn these shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, we were walking to one guy's house and I suggested an air freshener because it really did smell like I got a little lightheaded inside there. Maybe like something to clean up the air a little bit.
Pestilence, yeah. It's pestilence.
Okay. And there's flies everywhere, and I mean,
How you
outside,
feeling, Mom?
yeah,
This is crazy.
two rats. Brooker T. Jones. She's out here living for it, she says. She loves coming out here. You guys love her, so we brought her out again. Wow. Here we go. You want me to come up this way? All right, let's go this way. This is where we were at earlier on, and the guy let us into his house. And people are, this is like, let's keep coming up here. Keep coming this way. Yeah, and like you're saying, this is where they do all the same business in one spot, whether that be cooking, going to the bathroom, and throwing away their garbage is where it all begins. No, I don't want to go in there. That's a separate house right there. Where are we going, Darren? We're going to Magic Tree House, apparently. Let's see if we can talk to somebody. Watch out, there's a Nell right there. Someone's got a makeshift ladder right here.
If you take a look to your right, you'll see a soft dirt wall. This is
oh, there's a tent right there.
as primitive as it gets for our modern society. This is kind of reflective of like a Inca wall. It's kind of got that corn structure to it.
Inca wall. Wow, and look, so that's the Magic Tree House.
Yeah.
Somebody's living inside there. We tried to get it there earlier on in the stream, but we couldn't talk to anybody. Freddie, right?
Looks like they got a nice rooftop sniper's nest up there too.
Do people walk around here strapped, do you think?
Yeah, I had a gun pulled out on me last time I was here.
We should probably move up, get out of the
There's
highway.
a really nice guy who lives on the edge over here. He's always down to do interviews.
Okay, we'll talk to the guy on the edge. And chat, what do you guys think? Should we come back here another time and do a full deep dive YouTube video documentary style to give you guys a more in-depth look, even more in-depth as to what we're seeing right now as well? Someone says here in the chat, I'd argue a third world country is better than this. They grew up learning to grow food, etc., but we are helpless and stuck depending on the system to feed us. Yeah, and most of these people probably aren't very, I personally don't know how to grow a garden, so I doubt a lot of these people do it as well. And in third world countries, they learn how to survive off the land. Here in the United States, we don't really learn that. I mean, I don't know how to grow a garden by any means. So that's the front door for somebody. I mean, this is pretty big. This is a bigger one. Let's see if he comes out. This isn't the guy who pulled out a gun on you, right?
No, the guy who pulled out a gun on me is over there.
Okay, we'll make sure we don't go by him. Let's see if the guy opens the door. Darren just knocked on the door. I mean, this is a trailer right here with all the wheels yanked off of it. They even got a go-kart right there. You see that go-kart? The Radio Flyer.
It's like the Little Rascals all over again.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite worse than the Little Rascals. The real Little Rascals had it a little bit better than this right here. Man. Here, let's move up. If he's maybe knock again.
No, he's passed out. A lot of these guys are on fentanyl. They won't wake up in an earthquake.
What happened? There was an earthquake here, like a 7.1 or something, right?
Yeah, there was a really big earthquake.
This trailer got its wheels just wiped right off of it. There's no trespassing sign. At least they got a boxing bag up here. Probably working out. Yeah, and the sad thing is a lot of these people are hooked on fentanyl.
You know, Lake Merritt's not that far of a walk if you guys want to check out a lot more of the...
I want to go talk to some of the residents that live here around these blocks and go talk to them.
You want to go further down?
Not the residents that live inside of the houses that aren't living here inside of here. What do you guys think, chat? Should we go keep talking to people here inside of this encampment here on the side of the highway, or should we go talk to some of the residents to get their opinions on what they have to say about what's going on here? Let's see what people have to say here in the chat, and then from there we'll go either whether it be encampments or keep going, because we still had like a mile left of that encampment we could have gone
let's
to.
double back, and maybe next time we pass through the treehouse, guys will be here.
Okay, let's walk up this way.
Look around on this side. Remember there was that pack of...
Yeah.
Want to go like that?
Go that way?
Yeah. My gut's telling me to go that way.
Okay, Darren's gut's saying we got to go this way to avoid the pack of dogs, and all these people have pit bulls. How do they get the pit bulls?
They're breeding them. So there are a lot of dogs out here that are being bred. They have a mixed population of Jack Russells, pit bulls, Chihuahuas, few other dogs as well, like Great Danes, and I used to live in an Eskimo village on the Arctic Ocean of Alaska, working at a husky dog lot on the Arctic Ocean, feeding huskies every day. And I would say these dogs are starving, and they might even be addicted to drugs too. And the whole iceberg of animals addicted to fentanyl is a really deep iceberg.
Really? So some of these dogs are even hooked on drugs?
Yeah.
What?
It's messed up.
You guys hear that? Even the dogs here maybe using fentanyl as well. Jeez, these cars are, yeah. Where are we going up? This way?
Just that way.
All right.
The way down.
Keep going. Okay, yeah. People here in the chat say go talk to the residents. And then we'll walk on the other side of the street so we can be able to show both the residents and the people that are living here inside. I just can't believe this is the side of the highway here. It stinks. Watch out. We got a guy coming through in a van. No tags on that van. All right, we're good right here. And this is the smell. Darren says this could be a mixture of garbage, human feces, anything is inside of there. Wow. I'd like to reiterate, I used to live in South America. I lived in Chile. And
oh, nice.
I mean,
I love South America.
This is
worse than Rio. I've been to Rio de Janeiro. I've been to the favelas. This is way worse.
Yeah.
It's way worse.
Yeah, let's get up on the road before the cars come. Yeah, I mean, this is literally just as bad, if not worse, than a third world favela neighborhood.
You gotta kind of stand tall out here. I know we're kind of in the road. We might get hit by a car. You gotta stand tall out here, otherwise.
I'm not standing tall. I'm getting out of the way of the car. All right, let's keep moving up. Is this how we came up? Yeah, this is how we came up. All right, let's get out of here. Let's keep moving along here. Let's keep moving up. Let's go. But isn't that where all the dogs are at?
They're all right here, so if we can just go down all the way.
Okay, we're gonna go walk a little bit farther down. I just don't want to get hit by a car.
We won't.
How do you think most of these people make their money here?
It's mostly the I would call it the BIP economy. Now, the BIP economy is essentially a trifecta of theft, prostitution, and corrupt nonprofits and organizations who benefit from the suffering of the less fortunate on the streets. And the cycle kind of repeats itself over and over. And people wake up, the men will go out and forage and scavenge whatever they can, break in, do whatever.
You guys call it bipping.
Yeah, bipping.
Where'd that word come from?
It's like kind of like a sound effect, but essentially it's I think it's from like a Marvel comic, bip. But it means to like steal something or destroy something or break into something. It's the BIP economy is the collective stolen property of our communities, bartered for pennies on the dollar.
So, like, if we were trying to buy a new TV,
if you wanted to get a new TV, I would recommend the black market in San Francisco, the Fentanyl Bazaar. But for Oakland, the market here in Oakland, it's prostitutes, drugs, guns. Here we go.
Some pit bulls.
Yeah.
The lady's coming out.
Hi.
Darren's gonna go ask if she can get an interview. This is like, look at, we just have normal cars coming through here. You got Chevys, Teslas. People, everyday people are having to drive through this every single day here. How you guys doing? So is it, like, at what point do you think people, the citizens, the residents that are paying taxes here, when do they think they stand up and say, come on?
They don't love America enough. If they did, they'd be out here with the dustpan and broom.
No, not the, I mean, we could also be out here with the dustpan and broom.
Yeah.
But the job is for city officials to come out here.
Yeah,
and
this
is
is
why
beyond
people
a
pay
community
taxes.
cleanup, huh? This is a little bit beyond a family community cleanup. Hey, brother.
Look, I don't want to upset that dog. He's got a big old bone. How you doing, sir?
Nice. You want to do an interview, YouTube?
Watch out. These cars are scaring me. Let's get off of this road right here.
These cars know where they're at. They know where they're at. They'll move out the way.
I mean, when people pay billions. Hey, thank you for watching. When people spend thousands of dollars every year on taxes, it's not necessarily the responsibility of the citizens to come out here. It's the responsibility of the city officials to organize.
Yeah, if it was like a small section of the block,
to use with taxpayers' dollars that gets put in funds for this sort of stuff.
And you're right, billions. You're absolutely right, Nick. Billions of dollars have gone into this, only for the situation to get worse. And after billions of dollars, I mean, let's be honest. Right now, we are at the 20th year anniversary of Gavin Newsom's 10-year plan to solve homelessness. So 20 years later, billions of dollars squandered through these corrupt nonprofits, right? And the situation is worse than ever before. I know you guys like IKEA, but we got 3 couches right here, perfect for your micro apartments. We're gonna upcycle these. We're gonna, I'm just kidding. That's a little lighthearted joke. You gotta maintain a sense of positivity, even though it may seem like the world's ending out here. You gotta know love is the answer, and the only way to get past this is if we come together.
Wow.
This is a lot. This is
even more garbage. So I mean, like, me and you, we could come out here, we could try to clean this stuff, but until city officials...
Is that you, Ariana? Okay.
But until city officials come out here and make a plan,
Mr. Lee?
this stuff will just keep coming out here. That's a
okay.
Mr. Lee. So Mr. Lee is actually the chief here. There is a man named Mr. Lee who is the chief of this place.
So
on this side of Caliville.
There's a bit of a political discord, right? You know, half of the Caliville people believe that the veteran guy is the mayor, and then the other half of Caliville believes Mr. Lee's the mayor. And then actually towards the middle, it did get a little crazy. It did a little crazy. So
it was Pitbull Central over there. One moment. What is that noise over there? People are just driving through the trash.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, someone was driving through all the trash right there.
It almost sounded like a gunshot.
It did sound like a gunshot. People were driving through the trash.
Let me go test the waters real quick.
Okay, Darren's going in there. Someone said Nick is so scared of dogs and rats. Yes, I some reason have, like, I'm not afraid of many things, but for some reason rats scare me to death. If I see a rat come through here, I might just have to end the live stream if I see a rat running up on me. I get so nervous with those things. All right, let's keep going through here. What do you guys think about our guy today, Darren? He's quite the guy, Darren. Interesting man. We met him yesterday in the Tenderloin district. He saw the stream and he came out, and now he's with us today.
Everyone's like, oh, that dog doesn't bite. I have a feeling this time it's right. This dog doesn't bite, so let's go.
Okay. How you guys doing? Meet your ambassadors right here. Who's the ambassadors here? They just come by and drop you guys off some donuts? Yeah. Oh, very nice. Who's the ambassadors? We see on the sign it says meet your ambassadors.
Oh, that's Mr. Lee.
Milton and Angel. So Mr. Lee down here is one of the ambassadors down here.
Where you guys from, the city?
Yeah, we just came down here to see what's going on today. How long you guys been living out here for?
Since I got fired from working for the city.
Really? Since you got fired from working for the city, you came out here?
I
Wow.
used to work for the city about me to.
Really? And what made you want to decide to come out here?
Nothing, I just got fired.
You got fired? What kind of donuts? Ooh, you guys got some good donuts in here. Dang. And how long you been living out here? A few years now? A couple months? 5 years. Wow, so it sounds like a lot of people moved in here 5-6 years ago. And then they just decided to stay. I mean, what would be the benefits of somebody wanting to live out here? No.
Rent, zero rent. Zero people telling you what to do.
And in some
The
ways,
conditions out here are so foul, it's just hard to even breathe.
in some ways, it might be these people might be living a more peaceful life living out here than having to live underneath the rules of a landlord. Here comes Mr. Lee. This is the man who runs this entire encampment, it sounds like. Mr. Lee. Let's see if we can talk to him really quick.
Mr. Lee says he'll do the interview once he's off the phone.
Okay, so Mr. Lee's the head honcho here.
He seems to have a little more weight in the terms of pooling in the community.
Yeah, he said he was on the board of ambassadors over there.
I'm going to have to say after this, I'm going to have to get some eye drops and flood, hot shower, all these clothes in a bag, tied up.
Dogs fighting. Hey, what's the smell that we're smelling?
It's
Is it
like
smoke or?
Real Ganges Rivers type activity. Like totally burning plastic, not good for Mother Nature.
Mr. Lee! Darren, you take the first step so that pit bull doesn't bite me. Is this Mr. Lee? Mr. Lee, you're the
My name is Lee.
Lee.
Yeah.
Are you the ambassador here?
Huh?
It's on the board over there. It says you're the ambassador.
Yeah.
What do you do for the people here inside this community?
Usually I helping the people here. Good about the city. Usually they come and harass us a lot.
Harass?
Yeah. And sometimes that every time they come down, they drop all the house.
Yeah.
And that's why I filed a lawsuit against the Libby Shop, the city.
So you filed a lawsuit against the city?
Yeah. And then the judge, they give it for issue, for human right.
Yeah.
That cannot tow the car when they use that car for compartment for sleeping.
Yeah. So they came out here and they were towing the cars. The city was?
Yeah, they tow. They harassed to tow the car. All my car, they towed it.
Really? Do you think people should be able to live here on the streets like this?
Excuse me, I can.
Do you think people should be able to live on the streets like this here in Oakland?
Yeah, they got no choice. You see, they don't have a place to stay. No how because
Are there
the
shelters
rent's so
here?
high, and then even if the engineering just graduate, he cannot even pay for the rent for himself. He have to sell with someone, or he have to have the people pay the rent together with him. Otherwise he cannot. The mortgage and the rent so high. Yeah.
So do you think a lot of these people were forced out onto the streets because of the cost of living here in Oakland?
Could you repeat, because I got a hearing impaired?
Yeah.
I
Were a lot of
just
these
got
people
stroke.
were a lot of these people forced onto the streets because of the high cost of living here in Oakland?
There is couple reasons. Some people, they are mentality. Some people, they have a problem with the family. And some people, they all have a drug addict,
And Mayor Sheng Tao, how do you feel knowing the mayor of Oakland is now being recalled from position? Are you excited to see a new mayor in the city of Oakland?
Are you excited about seeing a new mayor here in the city of Oakland?
Yeah, the people, usually the people, they stay somewhere, they love where they stay, it's hard for them to go to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because you know, when you stay in one place, you fall in love with the place you stay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Is this like a family here?
Yes. This we call the E12 village.
A village.
The village. The people they know each other. Before that we have only three tent here, but then population grow quickly. Now it's almost 100.
Yeah, you probably have near upwards of 500 people just on this street right here.
Around here, it's about over 100 now. The
Yeah.
people they close somewhere, they move here because last time they closed it too. But I wrote a letter, submitted to the city council and the mayor.
Wow,
I explained to them, if you close it, the people here, where they go? They go on the international and another place is more business. They will want to get more headache instead of this place here. One way and only two commute only 2 times a day, in the morning and evening. Usually right now it's not too much car. You see, you can see it right here.
Do any of these people have
And
jobs
then
here?
only 6 business on this side, and 1 business is Burger King on left side. That means 7. If they got the complaint headed, only 7 the most. And if we go into another place, see, they will want to get more headed. It's about 100 of complaints a day. Yeah.
Have
So-
all these businesses shut down right here? Or all of these businesses closed?
Yeah, this is some of them they open, but they open on the side, on the avenue, not on the street side, like that auto body shop, and that laundromat, yeah, and the
Okay.
restaurant.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
I hope your lawsuit goes well with the city.
We were gonna have the motel coming in very soon, 150 room.
That would be
That
great.
the Nikki City Council, she will take care of for the people homeless here.
Okay, that'd be great. Get the
yeah.
people off the streets here and make
Yeah.
Oakland look a little bit better. 'Cause, I mean, these people are suffering. They need the help from the city, and the
Also,
city's
you know,
essentially
the
abandoned them.
United Nations also named Oakland is #1 violation of a human right.
Really? So
Yeah.
Oakland's ranked the #1 place for violence of what?
Human rights.
Human
Of
right.
violence of human rights. I mean, yeah, this is not protecting human rights very much. Right here.
Like my problem that all my car I buy and I fix and I sell it for make a living.
Mhm.
I save the money so I can get out of homeless. But every time like that, the city coming down and take. Mostly it's the city. I broke just because the city.
Yeah.
Or my car.
Well,
they
thank you so much, Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
Have a great rest of your day.
Okay.
Have a good one. All right, let's move up over here. Let's start talking to some more of the residents here. And this is a violation of human rights. Chat, would you say this is a violation of human rights to somewhat abandon these people and make them live here? Meanwhile, you're getting billions of dollars in taxes to fund and to try to solve the situation here with homelessness. And these people are living out here. It sounds like they're opening up a motel for some of these people to live in. But wow, looks like we got a Walter White tent over here. Walter White from Breaking Bad. It looks like a trailer over there. Some guy comes out on the roof. They got all the tarp on the top. I wouldn't be surprised if some substances are getting cooked up inside of these tents and these trailers here. Here, Mr. Lee, how many dogs do you have? How many dogs do you have, Mr. Lee?
Huh?
How many dogs do you have, Mr. Lee?
I have 2.
2?
But now the people here, they have dogs.
Yeah, right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dogs right here.
And a lot of crime now, you know, so that's why they have to have a dog to protect their family.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Have a good one. Let's keep moving along here. Let's keep going. Okay, yeah, we'll head up that way. I think we've talked to nearly everybody here inside this encampment that would speak with us.
Garnered a lot of
and we've learned a lot.
here, and I suggest we stay on the move and start headed towards east.
Okay. Let me check something here on the camera really quick. Chat, 1 sec.
We still have some more things in tune. Stay tuned for more.
Yeah, we still got some more. Let's keep going on. I just need to check.
You guys are gonna see some horrible stuff, man. When we get to Lake Merritt, it's gonna be horrible. So let's get
How
this
far of a walk is it to Lake Merritt?
It's like 0.5 miles, I would say.
Okay, we might just be able to talk to the residents around here and see what they have to say about all this stuff. 'Cause, I mean, this is wild, everybody. Oh, there's the girl. She's working the corner.
That's the Blade.
That is the Blade. And that's the, well, we're friends with the pimp. We met him at the very beginning of the video. He even wanted his Instagram to get tagged in here. And that's his girl working on the corner. Why do we have the fire truck right here? Get the fire truck. Let's see if we can get him some honking out here. Yeah, the lake's up here. I need some water.
There should be a liquor store on the corner here with water. I've definitely got to get water after that. I want to wash my hands a little bit, get some hand sanitizer.
So, why is the fire department here?
Probably elderly.
Let's see what's going on. How you guys doing? Is there a fire?
No, we're just getting a coffee.
Getting a coffee. Oh, nice. We're here on the Blade. Is this the Blade right here? A woman working the streets already? The Blade. Is this normal to see out here?
No
You can
comment.
neither
No comment.
deny or confirm whether
No
or not
comment.
that woman would do something strange for some change. I understand.
You guys know where you're at?
Yeah, we are.
Are you guys from here?
I
He
am.
is. What advice
say
or what
off
could
the
you say
record?
about
Yeah,
this place?
Not on the record, right? But it's probably not a great idea for you guys to just be walking around on foot.
I
out
totally
here.
agree. I totally agree. I appreciate you guys.
What do you think? How's the police response out here if we were to give the police a call?
Nice fire truck.
What's the response from police like if we were to give the
So
police a call?
I noticed when residents call 911, they get like a voicemail. How come they get a voicemail?
Are we on?
We're live right now.
Not yet.
We can't we can't talk about that stuff like on duty.
Privacy
Oh, okay.
stuff. I totally get it.
Yeah, because we're
Well, we know
right
if there's
now
a
on
fire,
duty,
you
we're
guys will
agents
help
of the
us.
city, so we can't give any commentary about like response stuff like that.
You
Could
try
you
to
give
put
him?
out as
Could you
many
give a
fires
message
as
to?
possible.
Could you give a message to Gavin Newsom for me?
No, I'm gonna decline.
Rock and
I
roll,
want
you
to speak with
guys.
that man. Thank you so much. Have a good one. My name's Nick Shirley. Yeah, Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley LLC.
He's Nick Shirley,
Yeah, the officers, the girl's right here, right behind us. I'm not sure if you can see the girl in the rainbow. She's working right now. There, you guys can see her right on the left. She's working.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. We're with
not a
Darren.
threat to
We're with
anybody.
Darren.
We're in our lane.
We already know who the pimp was.
But
I guess
do
met him
need
at
to
the
get
beginning.
something to drink. I have.
Yeah,
the
me as well.
worst,
I wouldn't mind a drink.
But I have protection, so I'm not worried about anything. You know.
Okay. What's the rules of?
So if someone fucks with us, I'm gonna fuck with them back, and we will escape alive.
No, I hope we don't need to get to that point. Yeah, don't get the woman on camera. Look at here. No way. I thought this was a rat's tail, but no.
That's a G-string, brother.
No, this ain't no G-string. This is a.
That's a weave.
It's a weave.
remnant.
It's a weave remnant.
The remnants of the weave.
Somebody got in a little street fight
That's a
here.
rare item. Little cat fight happened.
Yeah, somebody got in a fight here. Let's keep moving on up here.
Amazing.
Amazing stuff out here.
What a thriving microeconomy.
Microeconomy.
I really like. So let's be honest. It's like a
why is
fourth world-
why is this place? Why is graffiti literally everywhere? On this building, over there, all those buildings are
It's
also
all
graffiti.
about making your mark and leaving your name and getting that recognition. And there's that age-old notion of humans cave painting where they live, and I think it all just kind of goes back to our, natural desire to be accepted in a group or amongst society. And it could even, kind of be a part of that if you're excluded, ostracized, excommunicated, you might.
This building has the windows are broken into right there, all boarded up.
The glass repair business is at an all-time high. Business is booming for the Looks like they got us sort of here.
Okay, we'll just stay right here.
You don't want to get anything?
Oh, I mean...
How come you can't shop on camera?
We can shop on camera. Let's see. How are you guys doing?
Hi.
Yeah, you can.
We love shopping.
Yeah, come.
We love supporting the small businesses.
How are you doing, ma'am? How much is the water?
Oh my gosh, they have everything.
$1.
For the small one, the big one's $2.
Okay.
He'll get me something.
Here, I don't know if I have cash. Let's see, 1 second.
I love the selection.
$2 right here. Boom. $1 for a water. $1 for this? Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a great one. You too. She's wondering, do you have any hand sanitizer by chance? Thank you. Here you go. Here we go. Excuse me, sir. Everybody, we're in one of the shops here. Darren's getting his stuff. Let's put this on right here really quick. Yeah, so far what we've experienced here in Oakland has been nothing short of very interesting, needless to say. Started off the stream talking to one guy, literally within, I think, 2 minutes of starting the stream. Talked to that girl's pimp on the side of the street. I mean, it's sad because that woman is probably getting, you guys know what, in real life, and it's just sad to see. And it's just happening here in Oakland. We've seen police officers are very nice, and Gavin Newsom, Booker T saying he made a law. Booker T, come on here. What do you guys say?
Gavin Newsom did a couple years ago. I remember doing a story on Gavin Newsom, and he did say it was okay to have prostitutions on the streets here in California. That it's not, again, they're not breaking a law by doing that. Is that right? You might be able to. Gavin Newsom is allowing legal prostitution on the streets.
Yeah, and it's all about acknowledging the women's rights. First is their right to their body, their freedom of choice. So there's that element to it. It's also they don't enforce any laws out here. It's a lot of chaos and lawlessness in the community. Anything and everything happens underneath the sun here, and it is horrible to see what's happening in our community. But at the same time, it seems like the women who are out here on the blade, right? They seem to be like the happiest workers I've ever met. I've gone to coffee shops.
What are you saying?
I've gone to coffee shops.
Darren, what are you saying?
I've gone to coffee shops. I've gone to grocery stores. I've had many different kind of businesses and establishments. Seems like all the employees are disgruntled. It's kind of weird, or at least to me, a little off-putting, that every prostitute out here today is as happy as can be. Well, they are feeling joshful.
No, Darren, you're not. Darren, yeah. Your time's off.
No, there might be.
No, I mean, I hope maybe they have to show face like they're happy, but I mean that business is a dark.
Oh, I know. I'm
business.
not endorsing it by any means.
So
it's
maybe it's for face.
What
do you want to say, Booker T?
Kamala Harris, before she was president, I saw this. I posted it. It got taken off immediately. This was when Facebook was a thing. It got taken off immediately. And she explained how prostitution is like a circle. It's like a family unit for people. She described the pimp as like being the dad of these girls, and how it was like an environment for people who needed to make work in that way. And it was like a safe circle for them. And when I heard that, and it was right before she got put in as vice president, and I thought to myself, that is the person that we are putting in as vice president for America, that women are actually celebrating that she is coming in. And she went on some broadcast and totally talked about how prostitution is just like a
Easy
great...
with that P word here on the channel.
Yeah. How doing this for women, selling themselves, is a great environment, and the man that's controlling this is like their dad.
And I gotta say, as somebody...
and then when people talked about what a great woman she was, it just irritated me so bad. And like I said, that was removed immediately off of my, when I shared it on social media.
All of the videos of Kamala Harris partying before she got her jobs in the government are usually taken down almost instantly.
Oh, the girl's gone.
I just gotta say, as somebody with 3 sisters, I don't want to see women being taken advantage of and exploiting. I know I made the comment, yes, they seem happy, but it's weird. It's almost as if it's like Stockholm syndrome or something. Like they believe they're happy, they might be on drugs, who knows? But women are being exploited and taken advantage of. That's never a good thing. With that said, that sort of line of business is like one of the oldest lines of business in society.
It goes especially
back to Babylon. Yeah.
Yeah. In certain places on the West Coast, when the West Coast was being formed, the people from the East Coast would literally ship girls out here just so that they could be here for the men.
Mom is right. The gold rush was doing that so much, and just to even add on to that,
we got some more girls working the corner over here.
In the city of Oakland, particularly, there is a pimp culture. I don't want to say the P word too much, but I will say it's a part of the culture, unfortunately, especially in the city of Oakland. It's a prevalent pastime here in the community.
Girls were brought over from the East Coast just so they could be here for the men.
Crazy here. We've experienced it all here within 4 blocks, 5 blocks.
Who knows? Maybe tomorrow they might be running for president.
Who knows? And look at right here. We got, jeez, the stuff out here on the street. I mean, we've just been walking around for. Wait. We don't got the light. We've just been walking around for around 4 or 5 blocks here, and we've seen it all today. We have quite literally seen it all in 4 or 5 blocks.
And yet, it seems as though we've only just reached the tip of the iceberg.
Really? We've still got more to come.
Oh, yeah. I want to get us to Lake Merritt. Let's get going.
Okay, let's do it. Let's see, after this car, which should be good. Darren, so what caused you to get into this kind of the citizen journalism?
So, I used to be like a hardcore super Democrat, liberal, all the nine, like Green Party, the whole nine, right? And you know, I do love Mother Nature. I am for the decriminalization of certain natural medicines, and I do want to advocate for people of all races and religions. But with that said, you know, growing up in the San Francisco Bay Area, I've seen our community go from being the cultural capital of the world to the technological capital of the world to what now seems the fentanyl homeless capital of the world. And I think what really made something inside me snapped when I was living in downtown. I still live in San Francisco. I was living in one of my old apartment buildings in Chinatown. It was like 5 a.m. I was laying there with one of my girlfriends at the time. And next thing you know, and it was really strange because I had just all of a sudden awoken from my sleep. You know, I never really naturally wake up at 5 a.m., right? So for some reason, I'm like, why am I awake this early in the morning? And then I also had this unexplainable feeling as if something bad was going to happen. And no less than 10 seconds later, after opening my eyes and having those strange premonitions.
That guy's walking on the street with his pants down.
My door got kicked in by a burglar. And next thing you know, I'm on my 2 feet fighting off the burglar with my 2 hands, and my girl screaming bloody murder. And I fought the burglar off and all that. And then I called 911, got a voicemail. Please leave a message at the tone beep when I called 911, which is unheard of and unthinkable and unfathomable. And then the police finally show up a couple hours later, and they're like, we feel bad for you. There are signs of a break-in. We can tell you're not making this up. And then what the piece of straw that tipped over the wagon was
you know where we're going?
Yeah, I know where we're at. Was when the officer said it was probably your neighbor.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you know, we got women giving birth on the sidewalks. We have stillborn babies being found in porta potties, human trafficking. The women who are out here on the Blade, right, this red light district, we don't want to use certain words. That's like the tip of the iceberg to a whole network of underground human trafficking. To me, I feel as if the Port of Oakland may very well be the human trafficking port capital of the world. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why. I feel like we are just at the tip of the iceberg of a very, very dark situation.
I mean, do you think the future looks bright here in Oakland, or do you think now that Trump's going to be in office, do you think we'll be able to see some changes here? I mean, I hopefully think there will be, but when when things get divided between a state and federal level.
We definitely need a Department of Government Efficiency for the state of California and for every city in the state of California. And when Trump is in office, that's great, but we also have to remember that Gavin Newsom is a real pain in the derriere, to say the least, right? He's arguably the worst governor in the history of California.
And do you think Gavin Newsom's talking about Trump-proofing California as far as not helping Donald Trump with the mandate he has from the American people as far as
I'm glad you brought that up, Nick.
Deportations go. Gavin Newsom quite literally wants to Trump-proof California. Here in California, they have the #1 highest rate of burglary.
I'm glad you brought that up, Nick, because Gavin Newsom did make the comment of Trump-proofing California. But I would like to say this. Should the governor of California be watching this video?
Look at this guy.
How often do you have to clean up graffiti, good sir? May I ask?
How you doing?
Good.
And are you the business owner here?
No, I clean up.
You just come here and clean up?
I hate it.
Yeah, you hate the graffiti. I mean, I don't like it either. Wow, good for this guy right here coming through, cleaning up the graffiti here on the streets.
Good man there.
Very good man right there. Let's see.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. He says he hates it. He probably lives here and he's fed up with the graffiti. I mean, this might be a shop. Graffiti right here. Graffiti right there. Graffiti is everywhere around here. Graffiti right here.
I totally forgot.
Even these steps are graffiti. Graffitified. I don't know if that's even a word, graffitified, but they're graffiti.
To add on to the graffiti thing, just to add one last thing onto the graffiti thing. It's
even the poles here.
Besides that, human desire to want to feel accepted and all that, a significant part of the graffiti issue in the community has to do with the troubled youth who have been absolutely abandoned and neglected by our local, state, and federal government, and as well as they should be outside playing, learning, playing on the playground, a fentanyl-free playground, and learning their ABCs and 1, 2, 3. Instead, California, they're all about sexualizing children. When I was a kid in school, hey, you have questions like that, wait till you get home, ask mom and dad. No discussions about sex or religion at school.
This building had to paint over the graffiti.
So it's a troubled youth crying out. The youth is crying out. And
I mean,
this is one
that
of their
the way to show your emotions by graffitiing something on the side of a building that nobody can even read?
I think when you're growing up out here, if you're not going to go the Harvard college route, you either...
And look at this intersection. This intersection is full of burnout marks from people drifting here inside of this intersection.
Sideshows are a common and frequent occurrence here. And the youth crying out, the being abandoned, the graffiti. Oh yeah, so growing up in the hood, if you're not going to go the Harvard route, you have a couple options. Can be like a thug or a wannabe gangster, right? Those paths don't really lead to the top of the mountain. In my experience, only jail or death. Yeah. You can be a pimp, which is not exactly the most ethical line of work, and it may or may not be looked down upon.
Well, I don't think those are the only options.
Third line, you could be like a music guy, art guy. Fourth line, you could be like a thief. And the fifth line, and probably the most chill, is the graffiti artist line.
Well, there's no money in graffiti. But Darren, I don't think those are the only options. People could either try to become entrepreneurs.
They can get a 9-to-5 job. Yeah, I know there's all these positive options. But realistically,
girl working the blade right here. Jeez.
Yeah. Graffiti, very interesting subject to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more options besides getting into those things. I mean, this girl right here, she's working the blade. Can't show her on camera. She's working.
Not with the 30-foot stick, I wouldn't.
You know, because everywhere there's one of those girls, there's also the pimp that's behind. Yeah, how far is Lake Merritt? We gotta check battery here on camera to make sure we're even good.
Battery check.
1 sec, everybody, hold up. Here, let's see. Here, hold it right here. I know.
Do you have a map?
Yeah, I do. All right, we're at camera's at 9%. Yeah.
You guys
Let's see.
We can take a little break at the church.
1 sec. Yo, chat, what shall we do? Should we make Lake Merritt? I think Lake Merritt might just be even more just home encampments, right?
It's pretty crazy. Maybe we could do like a 10-minute intermission. They can tune back in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
No, it doesn't work like that when we're live. What do you chat? What shall we do? People are saying they want Booker T to talk. Booker T, do you want to give some final last words to the people here? I think we might have to just end the live stream.
All right.
Unless we can get there. Let me see how far it is on here on the map.
And then we can get some behind-the-scenes footage of Lake Merritt and like upload them to your Patreon or something for people like behind the scenes.
Yeah, 'cause Lake Merritt's.
If you guys wanna see the
So we'll just
behind-
we'll continue filming, and we'll eventually use this content that we're gonna go film at Lake Merritt in a future video. Thank you. I'm all right though. I don't want to twix right now. But this place is an interesting place here in Oakland. You guys saw it firsthand from our first interview, being somebody that is a pimp, and then also going inside of the encampments. We met some very great people inside some of the encampments. Thank you, Darren, for coming out today. Booker T. Jones, what do you want to say? You got some final words for the people. What do you got to say?
I want to just say something that yesterday, well, about a week ago, Gavin Newsom, he held this critical session. He brought in all of his people to talk about how they were going to Trump-proof California, to protect the Californians from the beautiful life that they live here from Donald Trump. He literally brought his people in for 1 hour. They held this session, and then they went off for a break, a couple weeks break, because he is so afraid of how this beautiful place that needs no improvement upon, he does not want Trump to come in here and make it any better, right?
And Booker T is
It's
so
like-
right. She just jogged my memory. What I was going to say 5 minutes ago is Gavin Newsom can Trump-proof California all he wants, but Gavin Newsom cannot California-proof California. You know what I'm saying? So if we got to recall him a third time,
Yes.
I'm down.
And
I'll vote for that.
It still is amazing.
How is it possible that Gavin Newsom gets paid $200,000 a year, yet he just bought a $9 million mansion?
Yeah. We looked up
One of the largest economies in the world, California.
But it is the second most expensive place to live. It has the highest gas price, and they just agreed to add 60 cents more per gallon of gas. When gas here, I've seen it around $6 a gallon. It's incredible.
It's the opposite of how low you can go.
Yeah. I don't know how people survive here. I don't know why people want to live here. And we just did walk by this U-Haul over here. It's and California is the #1 place where U-Hauls are rented. They're taken out of California. They're never brought back because everybody's renting their U-Hauls to move out of California.
Gavin Newsom is the U-Haul Employee of the Year.
Yeah, the U-Haul Employee of the Year.
That's a good one.
And this is a beautiful place. I grew up in California. You know, I love California. And the California that I knew growing up was not this at all. The San Francisco I knew growing up was not this at all. It's
Yeah.
just a travesty. It makes me sad. And thanks to Nick and Darren and kind of myself, we're able to show the real sadness of it. Gavin Newsom's not out here. Kamala Harris isn't out here. Nancy Pelosi's not out here.
Why would Nancy Pelosi be out here when she has $125?
She's on
net
top
worth?
of the hill. in San
Million,
Francisco.
125 million. That was
I
in
met Nancy
2022.
Pelosi
So
before. She was very friendly.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey,
Yeah,
I'll get some last words, everybody. Thank y'all so much for watching the live stream today. We greatly appreciate it. This is Oakland, the third world city of America. Very sad to see what's happening. Hopefully things can get turned around in the next few years or so. Thank you, Darren, for coming on. Darren's link will be in the description.
World
as
peace,
well.
you guys. It doesn't matter what race or religion you are. We're all brothers and sisters. Love is the answer. Together, we can save the world. Nick, thank you so much for coming out to Oakland. It takes a lot of guts to come to Oakland. Not a lot of guys have the balls to come to Oakland.
Booker T. Jones even came out.
Yeah, everyone put their life on the line today. What we just walked through, police barely even go through themselves, and that's with a firearm. Thank God we are safe. We're still alive. We're breathing. We might have to burn our shoes and get rid of our clothes and take like a 50-minute long hot shower, maybe flush the eyes out a bit with some eye drops, maybe take a little bath, get some water in the eardrums, just...
Okay, Darren. All right. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. We'll be live again tomorrow from somewhere here in California as we make our way to San Antonio. By the way, if you live in the San Antonio area and you have a bowl, DM me on Instagram or send me an email because I want to ride a bull while I'm in San Antonio for a vlog.
Bull.
Or for a
Bull
live stream.
That
We're
is
going to
dangerous.
ride a bull. Yeah, we want to ride a bull. So
And,
if you live in San Antonio, let me know.
Really quick, I would like to invite Nick for the first time ever right now. If you want to come with me to Brazil in February, I'd love to take you to Carnival. maybe Booker T can come along too, and we can be part of the largest party in the world.
That would be quite the live stream.
You
Let me
guys
know
have
in the comments down below.
passport? You got a passport?
Of course.
I got a
of course.
passport. You got a passport, Booker T?
I don't know if I want to bring Booker T to no carnival. Hopefully
I'm going to miss you guys.
hopefully
I wish we could do this every day. Hopefully I'll be back in the future. And Nick's the best, and I've been watching him for a long time. He's a good guy. He's unbiased. He just comes, gives the raw footage. No editing. Didn't tell me how to behave or act. There's no script. Everything's just off the top. What's happening is
Top
what's
of the
happening.
dome.
Definitely more reliable than CNN. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Thank you, Darren. If you want to follow Darren, he'll be in the description of this video.
Darren Salkup, DarrenStallCP. I love you guys. Booker T's the best. I cannot believe she came out here today.
No, nobody can. Nobody can.
Like,
we hired a cameraman and he failed. Darren
So
was supposed to get a
our
cameraman,
cameraman,
but anyways,
is
we gotta
in
end it.
jail.
We gotta end it. Our cameraman is in jail apparently, so he was gonna come, but he got put in jail today. So Booker T had to step up. Shout out Booker T.
It's the
Love
thought
y'all.
that
See y'all
counts.
tomorrow. Peace out.